welcome back. We just left off after the party had taken a short rest and leveled up to level 2. Get excited.
Hey.
Level 2.
Baby. Yes.
Giant dragon level 2.
Yeah, you guys are ready for the blue dragon now, right? Like that's how the level 2 works. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing says to only leave you guys at level 1, so no. Alrighty. Just to set the scene of where you guys are, your characters are currently sitting either slumped or lying down against the wall of the inner keep inside the city of Greenest. You can see scattered around there are various villages, mostly human, halfling, and half-elf, many of whom are bearing quite significant injuries, burn marks, a number of slashes, bruises, and things like that. The guards who are manning the gate have dropped the grate and also raised the drawbridge to prevent any more of the kobolds or bandits from entering in, any of the attackers from entering into the keep. But you can hear the sounds of whoops and cries and shouts from outside, which can only mean that the attackers have not yet given up on gaining entry to the keep. And throughout all of this, you can still hear, every so often, the thudding of those enormous wings as the blue dragon wheels around, the roar and the crackling of lightning as it blasts parts of the town or parts of the keep. As you guys are sitting around and taking your rest, a man walks down the stairs from the upper keep and looks about the open area of this lower floor of the keep. He looks to be a humanoid male of, you think, between 50 to 60 years, dark black hair, greying on the sides, quite a chiseled face with a large gash, a large old gash scar across one of his eyes heading downwards. You can see that he is wearing quite well-made armour, has a large cloak which has been torn and bloodied, and part of his armour around the breastplate has been caved in, and you can see there is quite a serious injury that he's taken. Part of his face is actually being bandaged around here, and his right arm hangs in a sling. He looks around, bright blue eyes scanning across the people before they lie on you, resting and pausing. He tilts his head and begins making his way down the steps towards you, a curious expression on his face. As he steps up and looks down at you, you can absolutely introduce yourselves, yeah.
Well, I was just clearing my throat. So I was sort of pretty busy cleaning my armor and weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really scanning around. I'm sort of in my own sort of daze, just taking it easy now. I've cleaned my armor and weapon. I've sort of relaxed, put my arms back behind my head, and sort of had a little snooze. Don't tell me why he can have a snooze when there's all this other stuff happening around, but he's had a little nap.
How are the other two looking at the moment? Are they hurt?
I think everyone's healed up.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. All good to go.
I'll just kind of look over at this guy.
So the way to sort of imagine health and healing in this, I guess, is that you've bandaged, you've done your sort of best to sort of patch up your wounds, and it's your fighting spirit that's been renewed now that you've had a bit of a chance to reflect on the battles, think about what mistakes you made, what things you could have done better, and what techniques or spells you've learnt since. The man standing above you looks down and coughs politely and says,
Greetings, my name is Governor Nighthill. I am the obviously governor of this place. You can call me Tabor, or governor if you wish. Who are you people? Are you the adventuring party that I sent for from Oxenfurt?
Mira will put away her list where she'd written down her new spells, all the things she did right and all the things that she did wrong, like you just suggested. And she'll go, yes, we are Tempest.
Tempest. Most ironic name given the blue dragon currently attacking us.
Yes, look, this was not in the job description. We'll be
No.
honest.
No, when I sent for adventurers, I was expecting to send you out on reconnaissance and investigate kobolds and masked figures. I was not expecting a blue dragon and a full frontal assault on my town. This is unacceptable. This is disgraceful. What has happened to my people? We were so unprepared for this, and I want to know how and why.
There was no warning at all.
The only
Did the
warning...
dragon say anything?
Say anything? No, he hasn't said anything. He's been blasting us whenever we poke our heads above the surface of the parapet. I'm sorry, is your friend sleeping during this?
Yeah. He is.
It's actually kind of impressive. No warning. Just the roar of the dragon as it swept down over the hills, and in its shadow, kobolds, bandits, and masked figures. This was not something we were prepared for. Greetings, warrior.
No, Mum, no, don't put my clothes there. And what?
I'll kick him.
That was good.
Be professional.
Who are you, huh?
My name
Are you
is...
here to give me food or something? I'm hungry.
Oh.
My name is Tarbor Nighthill, Governor Tarbor Nighthill.
Oh, that's a fancy name. I don't even have a last name. My name's Emeric.
Emeric, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to the aid of my town.
I do like a over-exaggerated, fancy sort of salute to him.
How over-exaggerated are we talking? Are you being deliberately disrespectful, or are you sort of going for it could be played off as this is actually a legit?
It could be played off
Okay,
as
cool.
both.
I'll
He
just,
probably doesn't know how to take it.
yeah, I'll roll a quick insight check. That's a 4. He sort of looks at you and just gives a very quick military salute with his left hand, hand across the chest and then down again. I'd like to bring you up to the battlements, if I may. I have something I need to show you from the parapet.
All right, let's get going. I feel a lot more rejuvenated. Let's have a little gander at what we're dealing with, eh?
I think that's a very good idea.
Friends?
Yes.
Let's all make our way up, eh?
Forewarned is forearmed, as I always say. Come, follow.
And unless
Yes,
you guys,
I also say that all the time.
unless you guys wanted to not follow him, he will lead you up the stone steps. Wiltix and Azure. Was there anything you
follow.
two? You follow? Yeah, Wiltix.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right.
Yeah, no, there's nothing for me down here. Might as well go see what's going on upstairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as we go up, I go to Wiltix. Are you going to have a bit of trouble looking over the battlements? Do you want me to get you a box or something?
No, look, I'll be fine. I'll just rely on you as my eyes, Emeric. I'm sure that
You can climb up on my shoulders if you like. Come on, then. I pick him up.
So I had
Up on my shoulders.
I had a bit ready for you guys at the top of the stairs where a dwarf and an elf are looking over the battlement, and then the elf was going to do the. Would you like me to describe it to you, or shall I fetch you a box? But
I've already sort of done that.
I'm not going to do it now. Never mind. Carry on.
Well, if
You
he
beat me to
doesn't,
it.
if Wiltix doesn't resist, I will put him up on my shoulders and give him like a little piggyback.
Do you know what? I got stabbed. What was quite severely only shortly ago. So yeah, sure. I'll.
I mean, those
take the load
stairs, those steps are pretty big for your little legs. This is
Oh,
Well, I'll pick him
Oh,
up
no.
and put him up on my shoulders.
nice.
Done.
Nighthill leads you up onto the battlements. As you look out across the town, I will actually give you a town map because, being up on top of the battlements, you do get to see a bit more of the town. So you'll be able to see. There we go. So you
Yeah,
should be able to
right.
see a little map of the town. You guys are
cool.
currently located in the keep, in the very center.
Yeah, there's actually a lot.
It's a big old town, yeah. It's a fairly big town. What you can see looking out over the battlements, just without any perception checks or anything like that, what you just see is it is still currently night. The sun was just setting when you arrived. It's only been probably just under an hour since you guys actually arrived at the edge of town. Maybe about an hour.
Well,
Night
take
has...
into account we had a short rest as well.
Yeah, exactly. Night would it only would have taken you like half an hour to get through the town, and then half an hour of a short rest. So it's actually probably only bang on an hour. So the sun has just set. The light from the fires and the moon above, the two moons, provide dim light throughout the town, and what you can see is shadowed figures, occasionally captured by the light, revealing kobolds, more of these giant lizards with riders on them. And the occasional creature that is indistinguishable. You can't quite make out what it is from this distance. They are throughout the town. There are easily 50, 60 of these shadowy figures moving about, surrounding the keep, moving throughout the town. As you are looking out over the town, could I have anyone who wants to make a perception check for me?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Let's do it.
Emeric is probably just picking his nose or something, just being a bit nonchalant about everything. So I'm not going to do one.
Alrighty, so Wiltix was a 16, Azure was a 9, Mira was an 18.
That was your first roll, it's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Azure, looking out over the town, you see what I've described already, nothing more. Wiltix and Mira, as you look out, it's almost out of the corner of your eye, you see a shadow just pass in front of the moon, and it's only because it's just your peripheral vision that you see it, as the black shadowed figure of the dragon flying above just blots out the moon for a few seconds, and you can see it wheeling high above. As it does wheel overhead, one of the guards rushes up and goes,
We need to get quickly below. There's going to be another attack soon. The dragon's on its way back down again. We've driven it off once or twice with arrows, but it's going to be back quickly. Governor, what would you wish?
the governor goes,
I feel that we must do something more than just shoot arrows when it comes closer and barricade ourselves inside this stone sarcophagus.
That's a good idea. Instead of arrows, I'll fire crossbow bolts. That's a bit different, right?
It is a bit different, that is true. Are you willing to stand on the battlements with my men and help fend this creature off?
Oh, I guess it'd be good target practice.
Your gumption is something to be respected. I only hope that it is bravery and not bravado.
Oh, could be a bit of both, could be a bit of neither. Who knows? I just want to have a bit of fun.
Quite.
So,
What do you say, Wiltix? What do you think, huh? I look up at him. He's up on my shoulders.
I will go anywhere you go while you carry me. So, I don't have a choice yet because
I've got a great idea. Why don't I load you,
Toss it! Toss it!
toss you at the dragon?
Yes.
Well, do you know what? We'll see how we go.
All right, we'll see if it plays out, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. So from the top of the parapet, you can see that there's 3 layers to this upper section. There's the parapet, which is the very top. There's a middle area that is quite protected with large balustrades and things like that. And there's the lower area where you guys were before, the ground floor. If you are planning to help man the walls, you can see a number of archers, a number of wood elves, half elves, and humans manning bows, crossbows, and one of them is using a sling. This sort of village boy who's clearly come up here to help his dad, wielding nothing but a sling, manning each of these tiers. Very few are on the bottom; most of them are on the middle and the top. You think the bottom's probably not a great location to be very accurate against the dragon. They seem to be preparing for when it next comes past. But at the moment, they look like they're merely readying themselves. It doesn't look like there's any immediate threat. Governor Nighthill sort of looks over you both. Over you both. Over you all. Why did I say both? Looks over you all and goes,
There are a number of things that we are going to need to prepare ourselves for the attack. Firstly, I'm going to need you to speak to Castellan, one of the dwarves who works for me, Castellan the Red. He can give you access to the Sallyport. It's a tunnel sorry, not a tunnel. It's an access to the gates. We believe that if we can secure this area, we might be able to launch a counterattack before they are able to break in through the main gate. The only problem is that the door is quite damaged. If the kobolds or the bandits were able to find a way through, they would be able to swamp the keep and kill all those inside. If I could send you down there now, I would very much appreciate it. Are you willing to help?
Of course.
Yeah,
Has anyone tried talking to the dragon?
Talking? You've mentioned this before. Can dragons
Have
talk?
a way with dragons. Some of them can. Would I know if blue dragons can talk or not?
Ooh, I'm gonna get you to roll me a nature or history check.
Advantage?
Yes, you may, because you're a draconic sorcerer.
I'm a draconic dragonborn sorcerer. I can't
Yeah.
get any more vanilla than that.
It does make a lot of sense that you would.
It's not too bad anyway. Natural 20. Take that one.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Hello.
Here's what you know about dragons, specifically blue dragons. You know that a number of chromatic dragons, in fact, most chromatic dragons can speak. Often they can speak both common and draconic. You know that blue dragons have lightning breath. They are very, very dangerous, especially adult blue dragons. When they make a lair, a very old ancient dragon lair, often it's surrounded by storms at all times that make it incredibly dangerous. Adult blue dragons, the ones that aren't quite fully sort of ancient dragons yet, are very, very dangerous. They exude a presence that is very frightening of all around it. Creatures who are frightened of the dragons have a lot of trouble attacking it without some assistance of sort of courage from people around them. They find it terrifying to be around. They have powerful bites, powerful claws, and a very powerful tail attack as well. Is there anything else you specifically want to know about blue dragons, given you nat 20?
Well, that's all right. I would have probably told everyone this in like a continuous whisper.
Yeah. You know that they are vain and deadly. They will not stand for any remark or insinuation that it is weak or inferior. And blue dragons...
All right, maybe Emeric, maybe you should go downstairs.
Blue dragons take great pleasure in lording their power over lesser creatures.
Wait, what are you insinuating there, huh?
Well, I was just thinking that maybe I could try and convince it to leave.
Oh, and you don't think that I'm a great, wordsmith? You don't think I will be able to persuade the dragon?
I mean, would you rather persuade it or would you rather shoot it in the face?
That's a good question there. I think I might go downstairs.
But what do you all think? I can try it, but it is risky.
You want to try and reason with the dragon?
Yes, or we can defend this place, but I don't think this dragon will leave until it's destroyed. It's too power hungry.
Well, the less blood shed, especially my own, the better. So if you can convince the dragon, I'd be happy to try that out.
Mira, I will add, actually, you do know that in combat and in battle, blue dragons are very cunning and very patient. It's not going to mindlessly attack this place if doing strikes over the next 6 days is going to be better for it. It will do whatever the most... they're very cunning and very tactical.
So if we survive this attack on the gate, we probably have enough time for it to... It'll probably want to regather, and we could probably try and...
From what you know of their combat techniques, which isn't a huge amount, but because the nat 20 you do know a little bit, you know that they are very patient and very careful planners in combat. Unlike a red dragon or a black dragon, which would mindlessly attack this place until it was destroyed, the blue dragon would be careful. It would be strategic and targeted in what it did. So if it
that-
doesn't
yeah.
want this thing destroyed, if it hasn't taken this place down now, you suspect it's.
It might give up. Yeah.
You're not sure. Yeah, you suspect
Or
that it's
it
got a
might
specific.
regroup,
Yeah, it's going to be doing. There's going to be a plan of attack. It's not just going to be coming at this place with full helter pelter. It's going to have a plan. That's just some extra info for you that I should have been more specific with.
Maybe in that case, if the opportunity comes to reason with it, I could give it a go. But until then, we'll defend this people as long as we can.
Oh, so basically we are all in agreement then? We'll go down the gate?
Let's go down this gate.
Nighthill looks at you all and goes, "Thank you, I very much appreciate it. Please, if you could follow my guard here," and he gestures just to one of the classic boring-looking guards, like Skyrim guard, where the face is covered, so I don't have to describe him. So I can just reuse this NPC.
This is guard number 4.
Yeah, this is hello, adventurers. How are you doing? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Shut up, we've heard that story so many times. He just says, follow the guard down, and he will lead you to the lower section, to the sally port. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I hope we get paid, gold for this.
He just nods. Yeah, as he asks that question, he's just nodding away.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I'm even more ecstatic to get going then, eh? Get to kill things and make some gold. Oh, it's been a lovely day. And I start briskly walking down the stairs, past the guard, and I'm excited. I don't know where I'm going.
I look at Azure and I'm just like, he's enjoying this way too much.
Yes. Good one there, Wiltix. I don't even know what he said. I'm not in my own little world. Wiltix didn't even say anything.
No,
No,
Will
he
didn't
didn't.
say anything, but seeing that I am currently sitting on your shoulders and you tried to walk off in a different direction, you said you always wear a helmet, don't you?
Nah, I don't wear a helmet.
Oh, I thought you said you did when you were... No, anyway, I was hoping to use a helmet as kind of a steering wheel and try and turn you back into the room.
You could just
use his
that with my
ears.
hair if you want.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Sure.
You could be like
Yes.
Ratatouille, like where you just control him.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go into the hair and I'll try and turn around and be like, whoa.
What are you doing, you little imp?
Whoa there, Nelly.
I grasp him by the back of his I grasp him with both hands and I bring him to my face like, what are you doing? If he doesn't resist, of course.
Just try to point you in the right direction, Emeric. We need to get down to this gate.
That's where I'm going. And that's the thing. I'm just sort of making my way for the nearest door. So wherever that is, just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, the first door you'd come across would be the section that leads you out to the middle portion of the guard tower, where there's more guards awaiting the dragon. And as you sort of get out there, they just sort of look at you and go,
All right, you here to help?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
The dragon's up.
and he points up
What?
at the shadow
Dragon?
across
Where?
the shadow across the moon as the dragon sort of
Oh.
wheels overhead, keeping a watch on everything
That's
below.
not a dragon. That's an optical illusion. And I walk off.
Okay, nice. Do I roll a
I'm a
confusion?
troll.
I dropped Wiltix to the ground, by the way. Not like hard. I just sort of put him down gently and walked off.
Okay, beautiful. That's what happens. Alrighty, so the guard then takes you all and leads you down towards the sally port.
Yeah, what will happen is Emeric will sort of see the guard gesturing everyone to go to the
Yeah.
correct direction. He's like, oh, fuck. And he sort of walks off in the direction that you guys are going.
Told you, Emeric.
Shut up. Shut up, you little...
Alrighty, perfect. I will bring you
So
across.
when we get to the sally port, what
Yeah.
do you see?
So, as you're approaching and getting closer, there is a sudden crash before the door that you're about to head through bursts open, and a guard with a large gash across his back stumbles through and calls out,
They're through the door. And he tries to run past you guys and get through.
Yes, this is where the fun begins. I bring out my halberd.
May heaven's light shine on these fists as we take these kobolds to the grave.
Yeah, all that, grim stuff. Yeah, alright, let's go.
Is this port, Owen, is it just a straight hallway down to another...
Yeah, actually, I'm going to pull it open for you right now. Here we go. I'll bring you across to the map right now. Where are you guys? You're over here. Beautiful. And then I'll just flick you into position.
Oh.
I know, I love the ability to just move you guys where I need you.
So cool.
It's useful. Here is what you see. So the cellar, as you can see through the cellar port, it's I'll zoom out, it's easier for you. As you can see, it's a corridor leading down towards a gate, and at the gate, the door that is present has been smashed open, and running through. I just need to quickly grab you and you. Perfect. Running through the gate is a large dragon-like canine form. I'm not quite sure how to describe that apart from a dragon-like canine form. It is an ambush drake, which is a type of drake. I'll just move these guys to the layer so you can see them. Perfect. Accompanied by some kobolds. This makes them look tiny, but let's just blow them up.
They look so small.
I know, I'm not sure why the token makes them so small. Here we go.
Kobolds so big.
No, kobolds are known for being huge, as we know. Oh wait, no, that's not right. So we've got the 3 kobolds, the ambush drake, and 3 of the bandits. Beautiful. I'll just bring them across now. And that's what you see, rushing through the gate.
Well, if the gate's broken open, can I try and minor illusion a brick wall? Just like it's been shut up?
Yeah,
Or,
I'll get you guys to. Oh, sorry, they're not that close to you. I'll get you guys to jump into initiative now if you'd like, and I'll set this up. But that's a really good first turn. Wiltix, I love it.
Oh, already done it.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh dear.
Oh my god! I'm first!
Oh no.
You're the next
First
one!
one.
Let's just quickly put on.
Probably not good enough for this.
Let me just add a turn for Wiltix. What was your turn? Sorry, what was your initiative, Wiltix?
It's a good old 4 there.
Oh no, that's a nat 1. That's not
Oh, it is too.
good. That's not good.
No.
Perfect. And I'll do. So I'm going to have 3 different groups for this one. I'm going to have bandits. I'll roll for them now.
Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies.
What's that? Sorry.
That's a lot of enemies.
You guys are level 2 now.
Yeah, let's go.
And then the ambush drake will go on its own
Is that
turn.
Emeric or Jared speaking?
A bit both.
Alrighty. Oh, I will reveal. Sorry, you guys can actually see through where the broken gate is. Do you know what? I'm just going to reveal this whole map to you because it doesn't. There's no spoilers or anything here. There's nothing that you need to worry about. There you go.
Oh, it's
Oh, okay.
awesome. Very
It's a
cool.
cool map.
It's a cool map.
So we're still in the courtyard, are we? Sort
Yeah.
of?
So you guys are right back up against this area here. You've just come down, and I will quickly put the guard who's with you too because there is a guard who's with you.
Oh, I don't know about fighting.
No, he does know about fighting.
Okay, good. Meat shield! Sorry.
Can you stop turning my NPCs into meat shields? Is that okay? Or at least stop telling them.
Does he have a name though?
Yes, he absolutely does. His name is no. Here we go. I was ready.
Meteor Shieldus.
This is biggest dickus. No, this is Jorvin. I will quickly add him to the initiative
God.
order. Would you like him on his own turn?
Yeah, probably.
There we go, Jorvin.
Drove in trouble.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
alrighty.
gosh.
Fantastic. So, I'll just group these guys up how they would actually be present. Here we go.
Information.
Perfect. So, as you come around the corner through the open door that the injured guard had just burst through, you see the gate has been shattered. This side door that leads out to the main gate has been shattered. A sally port, just in case people aren't massive nerds and know about medieval fighting. A sally port is a secret exit to allow defenders, if an attacking group has got a battering ram against a main gate, defenders can sneak out this sally port and attack the people with a battering ram. It's a really good way of preventing the keep being breached. However, the issue is that if people choose instead to breach the sally port, it's a narrow corridor, only about 3 people can fit abreast. The scale's not 100% on this map, but it looks like this group have managed to find the sally port and get through it. And you can see that the gate behind has been shattered. Jorvim, immediately seeing the damage done to the gate, goes,
We'll need to seal that before the others come through. We'll need to seal that right away. I have mending. Does anyone else have the cantrip mending?
Not one of mine.
Is anyone proficient in some sort of wood carving tool?
Yep.
No.
Well, we are in a lot of
yeah.
trouble.
It's alright, it's gonna be a bit of fun.
I can help if there's water around.
Okay.
that's like 6 seconds of. It's, he doesn't know what you mean by that. So that's 6 seconds. The kobolds
Let's hope it rains.
are going to rush up. That's 30 feet there, 30 feet there, 30 feet there. This kobold here is going to throw a little dagger. It's going to throw its dagger at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. So I'll roll a d4 for. Oh no, sorry, it should be 5e. So I'll roll a d10 to see who gets attacked with this one.
Okay.
Looks like that is going to be 1, 2. Oh, sorry, that's you, Emeric. Let's see if that hits you. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit you.
It does not.
Oh, sorry, he has advantage though because. Oh no, that's only.
Pack tactics?
Yeah, no, it is advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the kobolds. Oh no, sorry, because it's a range. So no, it doesn't. Exactly,
It
yeah.
has to be within range of me.
This one here
Like
is going to
one
make.
other one does.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's only if it's within range. This one's going to make a ranged sling attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be you, Wiltix. Does a 13 hit you
No, it does not.
with your new shield?
Hey.
And the last kobold who rushes up looks towards you and goes, "For the hard!" And he's going to use his sling spell.
Rockdaruta. Who you want me kill?
That's going to be an 18 against Azure. This is a ranged attack, Azure.
Right,
18 to hit. Does that hit you?
Something need
That
to
definitely will, yeah.
That's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Was it 18?
18 to hit.
Yes.
That's the kobolds go. Emeric, you're up next.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Rotar.
go 5, 10,
The spirits are
15,
restless.
20.
Nice. Yeah, you're in
And
range.
then
Go for it.
I'm gonna hit this one with a halberd attack.
Yeah.
Huh. 15 hit
Oh yeah, 15 hits.
and 11 damage.
That kills it. Which one was it? Sorry, that you were attacking.
The middle one.
The one in the middle. So as these 3 kobolds rush up together, being like, "For the heart," you just spear one of them through, and he sort of collapses against.
Yeah.
So you know how your halberd has that spear at the top and then the main
Yeah.
blade. You just sort of hold it out, and he just runs into it, and the dagger
Better,
flies out of his hand, and that's why the dagger missed when it went for
Okay.
Wiltix. Wiltix just holds the shield up and bangs this dagger
It
off.
just bounces off
Yeah.
like my arm or something. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll go with that. So he's dead. Then I'm going to use my bonus action attack to do another attack. I'll do it on this one. So I'll just do the halberd attack. Normal. Does a 22 hit?
Oh yeah, just.
Alright, so what I'll do is I'll
It's
roll
gonna
a
be
d4.
close, though.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that
Yeah,
damage.
no, that's all good.
So that's a 3 plus 3, 6 damage.
How do you want to do this?
So literally, I
My
stab
poor
that one.
kobolds.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
So it runs up ahead. It runs up. It literally spears itself. I'm sort of like, okay. I'm actually a bit confused by it. I'm like, that's not really fun. Well, I just pull it out, and then I'm like, look at that one, like, this might be a bit more fun. And then I sort of come on down onto its head with the blunt end of my halberd and basically just crush its skull.
Yeah. So as this first kobold impales itself, the body is still on the end of your halberd as you swing it at this other kobold, and as you cut this other kobold down, the body sort of falls off on top of each other in these two limp, lifeless kobold corpses just next to each other on the ground. As the last kobold who ran up screaming for the horde looks back and goes, "For the singular!"
That's okay, that was good fun. I'm gonna pop back for a sec, have a breather, and jump back in.
That
Beautiful.
kobold leaves. He goes and he starts his own small shop, and he becomes a capitalist.
Yeah. He's suddenly discovered libertarianism. Next up are the cultists. Sorry, the bandits. I didn't say that. Next up are the bandits. Fuck.
Cultists.
Shh.
Cultist bandits.
I didn't say it. You shut your goddamn mouth. This one is going to... 1, 2... There we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they're all going to join him. Just one behind the other like that as they rush towards you, calling out. This first one is going to use a sling against... 1, 2, 3. That's going to be you. Sorry, Mira. Does a... Oh, no.
Turn.
Does a 21 hit you?
Oh no!
Yes.
About
Yes.
to... Oh!
3 bludgeoning damage as this rock from the sling flies towards you and cracks into your skull.
Ouch.
Next up is this cultist here. I'll roll again. That's going to be Emeric. He's going to do the same thing. Wow, does a 21 hit you, Emeric?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
2 21s in a row, baby. That's going to be
does.
3
Here it
bludgeoning
comes.
damage.
It's fine, that is not a crit.
No, it's
That's
3
all.
3
That's
bludgeoning
not bad.
damage. I'm rolling the same dice rolls. Let's see, number 4. Oh, this one's against Jorvim. All right, sorry, Jorvim, you might be... Oh yes, a 19 does hit Jorvim.
Jesus.
For 4 bludgeoning damage. Jorvin's looking hurt. He's at half health.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
As these bandits rush up. Mira.
he's the only one with mending.
Oh shit!
No.
Someone tell Joel... Mira! No, I'm not going to say anything, actually. That's meta gaming.
Mira, it's your go.
I will... Wait a minute. Sorry. New spell. Who dis?
You spell who dis.
I will cast Chromatic Orb
Ooh.
at this, but I can't see. Oh, 90 feet.
I wondered if you'd go for Chromatic Orb or the Chaos Orb, or Chaos
Yeah,
Bolt, I
look,
think it is. I wonder which one you go for.
Which one? I was so close to both. And I will center it here. It should get everybody.
I think Chromatic Orb's a single target.
Is it 4-inch diameter at a creature?
Sorry.
Well, I won't do that because that's a bit. Don't need to do that. It's a bit excessive. In that case, I will.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, I will ask Jorvin follow me.
Mhm.
Let these others deal with it. And we'll try and I'll just say make our way to the gate, and I will cast Firebolt at that guy.
Okay, cool.
Which one?
Thank God. I'm like, please kill some.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit things.
Which one are you casting Firebolt at, sorry?
The one in the front.
The main bandit standing at the front.
Yeah,
Yep.
the main 12.
12 just hits.
Woohoo! 4 points of damage.
damn.
4 points of fire damage as you fling this firebolt towards him. He sort of goes to protect his face and it catches him in the chest. These plumes of red fire with this silvery sort of after effect burns across his skin as he cries out, "Oh, fuck! You shit!"
Not immune to fire, are you?
Are you? Mira, anything else on your turn?
No, I'll just ask this guy to try and make our way.
Cool.
Well, I'll stand in front of him so he can go around me, give him
Yeah.
some cover. Yeah.
The ambush
He's-
Drake. He's gonna go 5, 10,
Oh, I
15,
forgot about that
25,
guy.
30, and he's going to get actually behind the kobold and growl menacingly behind the kobold. Did I describe the ambush drake a little bit to you? It basically
Draconic dog.
Yeah, it looks like a draconic dog is the best way to describe it. It's got these dragon-like head scales, but it is the size of a dog, basically. Yeah, I think I actually have a picture even. Let me have a quick look.
Does that thing look like?
I do. Here you go. I can show you a picture.
Is it a handout?
Yeah, I've got some handouts. Here you go.
Does that thing look like the things those humans were riding around?
No, giant lizards are way bigger.
Oh, you shouldn't have said giant lizards, because now I know what they are.
I already said before. It's all good.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, that's the ambush. That's the ambush drakes.
Yeah,
I should have done that for the kobolds too. I'll do that next time. Tell you what, why don't I quickly do it now?
Have a quick little giz at the...
Here you go. Here's what kobolds look like.
Funnily enough, you can actually play as a kobold.
You
It's
can,
so
yeah.
funny you can actually play as one.
Yeah,
Those
I was looking at them. I actually looked at them to play. They're not bad.
That would have been really fun with you playing a
It
kobold.
would have been
right now.
hilarious.
Alright, it moves up. It's going to get behind the kobold, and it looks like it's preparing an action. Jorvim, you did give him specific instructions. He will do his best to comply. He will move up with you and hide behind you.
Fair enough.
Actually,
We
no.
need him alive.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He knows he has to repair the gate. He's actually going to move forwards with you, Mira. Did you want to move any further than that? You only moved a little bit of your movement. You've probably got a little bit more if you wanted to move a bit further.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take the full.
You may as well.
If that's okay.
Because it's all happening
Right,
simultaneously. Yeah, and you did ask
Yeah,
Jorvin
yeah,
to come
yeah.
with you.
I'll just come up with him.
While you're doing that, Azure, it's your turn.
Seeing that he needs to get through 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I'm going to walk up to this guy and make a quarterstaff attack.
Absolutely, yeah, go for it.
When you walk, do you strut your stuff?
Me? I kind of glide.
Because you said walk, and I'm like, it's just funny, like, all I'm seeing in my head is, like, has anyone ever watched JoJo's and...
Yes, yeah, the stands.
All I think about is,
Yeah,
like,
I'm the
Azure
same.
now going up to these three bandits, like, with all the epic, like, shit going on that JoJo normally has in the scene. That's all
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. Oh, it's so... Okay, sorry. Okay, go.
Oh,
Oh, natural one.
natural one.
Your rolls tonight, Andrew, have not been the best.
Very poor. Very poor.
Oh. No.
Oh, I'm going to use a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes.
Do it.
He is key now. Nice.
The key is key.
Works. Yes.
No.
11. Jesus.
They have
11
12
is not quite enough, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
But you've got another unarmed strike. You've got one
This
more.
is
You've got one more.
bad.
Oh no! All right.
Oh,
So,
no.
all right. So there is a variant rule that I use that's based on the high rollers have fun coin. When you get this many bad rolls in a row, I will let you re-roll the last d20. You may roll that unarmed strike again.
You should tell the people at home, though, listening, what he just rolled.
He rolled a 6.
That one.
Yeah.
And
So, Nat 1.
Then a 7.
oh,
Oh, no!
So the last roll is a 5. So
hates me.
yeah, I don't think Roll20 likes you so much. But think about it this way: you're saving up the nat 20s for the dragon, so this is good.
So, without modifiers, he rolled a 1, he rolled a 7, he rolled a 2,
and then
he
a
rolled
5.
a 5.
Yeah.
5.
Oh mate, that's bad luck. The dice are not kind. Wiltix.
Look, shit's getting serious, so I'm gonna whip out the good old crossbow, and as I do, I'm going to how do I say this? I cut myself to help imbue my crossbow with magic. So using my lovely Crimson Rhine.
Hey.
So I will roll my. That didn't roll anything for me, did it? No. Have to roll a
it
d4.
didn't.
You can
roll
just click on
D4.
the
Hey, so
It's good to read it, though.
Yeah, exactly. So I've taken 3 damage,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to shoot my hand crossbow bolt at. Let's just go for directly in front of me at the kobold here.
And which right did you choose? Like, what type of energy is it?
That is the thunder type kind of one. That
Nice,
one was-
yeah. So as your blood touches the tip of this bow, tip of the crossbow arrow, lightning springs forth, and the arrow starts shuddering and shifting as lightning starts to move it around. Who are you aiming for?
The kobold right in front of us.
Yeah, beautiful.
So just
Make a shot.
there. Oh, wow. That's a 10.
10 for the kobold is not enough, I'm sorry, as the arrow straight overhead. As it hits the top of the battlements beyond the kobold, as it strikes, this thunderous boom echoes through the stone areas, this thunderous force. Anything else on your turn, Wiltix? I think that was your bonus action, right?
That's my bonus action. Yep, that's correct.
Do you want to move, or are you happy where you are?
I'm happy back here for the moment.
It's the kobold's go. The kobold is going to pull out his sling, and he's going to make a sling attack. I'll roll a d4. Emeric, you're 1-2. Wiltix, you're 3-4. 1-2. Emeric.
Okay.
Does a 9 doesn't hit you.
No.
Beautiful. I'm just going to sneeze. And I'm back. That's the last kobold. As he looks at the drake behind him, he's like, "Get in there, you little shit!" Emeric.
Alright. So I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a attack on the drake.
Beautiful. Make me an attack.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna divine smite too.
So that's a natural 20, so that's a crit, and you're going to divine smite it. Okay, so that's going to be a d10
10
plus 8, so that's 18.
18 damage.
And then do you want to roll me a divine smite damage?
Yep, so that's 2d8. So how does that play out now?
So it's the crit, it's the 16 on top of that,
Oh,
plus you then roll 2d8.
19. 6. So what's that? 16,
18 plus
22,
16.
18. 18 plus 22, so what's 32? 40 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Is there anything left of him after that?
No, absolutely not.
Just
Like, so
obliterated.
what happens is Emeric hefts up his halberd, this glint in his eye and this ravager berserker smile. He swings this thing down, and as it moves through the air, it burns with this holy radiant energy and
radiant
smashes into the ambush.
I want
drake.
like a thunder sort of coming down from the skies and sort of imbuing my attack.
Do you know what? A lightning bolt with that amount of damage. A lightning bolt, as you hit, this bolt of lightning is pulled from the arrow that Wiltix fired earlier. That magic energy that he incorporated, because it's sort of all happening at once, the combat. As the arrow flies past the kobold, you rush up and slam down, pulling the lightning energy from this arrow.
Oh, perfect. Even better. I love it.
Smashing into the ambush drake. The force of the damage into this thing, the physical damage, and then the radiant burns it away. There is nothing but the ghost image on the ground of where this thing was. It's literally is left behind an atomic shadow. Oh, paladins and crits,
40
man.
damage.
Paladins and crits. I mean, there's nothing I can do. That's just gone in one hit. This was the big hitter for this group, and it's just gone in a single hit.
Guess what? Bonus action attack.
Yeah, go on. Kill my kobold too. As the kobold turns... Oh no! The kobold sort of watches you slam down and destroy the drake. He's like, "Timmy?" As he sort of looks at the shadow where his pet used to be. 9 doesn't hit, yeah. And as you sort of go to strike, he sort of drops to his knees in shock, looking at the dead... shadow of his and your thing just flies above his head. You weren't expecting him to be so affected by the death of this drake. Any movement? Do you want to move away?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Alrighty. Bandits. The bandit that's engaged with Azure is going to make an attack against Azure. This is just a scimitar hit. No, I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit you, Azure.
An 8 does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
Thank goodness.
This one here, so the lower bandit moves up really, really quickly, runs towards. So I'm actually going to go 5, 10, 15. Runs towards you two, Jorvin and Mira.
So, does he go around Azure?
Yeah, he moves around Azure,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've moved him out individually, turn by turn.
I figured.
He's going to make a scimitar attack. I'll roll a d4, Mira and Jorvin. 1, that's going to be you, Mira. He's going to make a scimitar attack against you. Does a 13 hit you?
Oh.
Nope. He just slashes against, and your claws come up and block it and almost catch the sword and hit it aside as he sort of runs at you. The last cultist here. I think he's going to make it. Yeah, he's going to make an attack against Wiltix, seeing as he's just seen Wiltix using this strange blood magic. He's not a huge fan of him. He's going to use the sling against Wiltix.
So he doesn't want to run up in my range?
I know, it's weird, right? After he saw you destroy the ambush drake with holy light, it's weird that he doesn't want to get close to you. Wiltix, does a 14 hit you?
No, it does not.
Nice. Again, this rock just straight past your head as you... literally, he sort of... I think maybe the way we can work this is that the light from the smite against this ambush drake has thrown off his aim, and he's sort of squinting through the burned retina as he can't quite see.
So he's like disorientated.
Yeah. Mira, it's your turn. You've got this bandit right in your grill.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Don't like that at all?
No, I do not. 10. No, I can't get. Maybe 5, 10, 10. No, I can't do that. Alrighty. She will. Does she have? She has very little. Yeah, she'll take it. She'll run around this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Make an opportunity attack as you do so.
She will.
Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
It's going to be 4 slashing damage. Sorry, Mira.
That's okay. I'll take it. Take it. But she will then turn around to these two.
Mm-hmm.
Take a huge breath.
Hey, okay.
And exhale a cone of cold.
Would you like some dexterity saving throws?
Oh, would, just please.
So I'll do for
12 to beat.
So the one closest to you first. No, that's a fail. That's an 11. And the one furthest away from you. That's a 3. I think that fails as well.
That fails as well.
Do it.
It's 2d6 icy blast.
Oh boy, these guys
7
might be 7.
each.
Yep, they.
That is the average.
The one closest to Azure is frozen solid. The one further away, the ice as it creeps up across his arm, he cries out as the ice starts cracking and taking bits of his flesh and skin off as frostbite quickly takes over his body. He looks very hurt. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
I just call back to him. Run!
Back to Jorvin.
Jorvin.
Nice.
He will be able to run away now.
Well, it would be the ambush drake's turn, but someone smited it, so it's going to be Jorvin's turn.
Smited crit! 40 damage! Level 2! Woo!
Thank you, Jared. Thank you so much for being part of the podcast. It's been lovely having you.
What?
We'll obviously your character's not going to be around much longer, so we'll Jorvin is going to follow the directions of Mira. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I think he actually knows how desperate it is to get to the gate. He's going to dash the whole way. He can't mend on this turn, but he can dash up there and get ready to next turn.
Does he dash though? Does he get an opportunity attack against him?
No, because the bandit already used it against Mira.
No, use the reaction.
Azure, it's your turn. You've got one cultist dead at your feet, frozen solid. The other cultist is covered in this heavy frost damage. He looks so close to death. The kobold looks fine. And then this bandit behind you looks completely fine as well.
So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to make a quarterstaff attack against that guy.
So you'll have to move up a little bit closer to him for the quarterstaff.
Oh,
move
right.
up to there. But that's still fine. And that doesn't provoke an opportunity attack from the kobold. So yeah, you rush past. As you rush towards the kobold and fake it out,
thank goodness.
20's going to hit. How do you want to do this?
I guess. So I'm going to uppercut with the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of leap into the air as I quarterstaff him, hitting him right under the chin.
Nice.
And I prepare an unarmed strike as I come back down to punch the kobold behind me.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so with one hand behind you, still holding the quarterstaff that's smashed into his head, your other fist straight out and punches the kobold. Make me an attack.
Oh, damn it.
10's not quite enough.
This kobold's actually not dying.
I know, this guy, I think I'm going to bring him back as a recurring villain for you guys.
Well, if Wiltix doesn't kill him...
Did you want to spend a key point?
No, I better hold that key point just in case.
Just in case.
Something else runs through this thing.
Wiltix, it's your turn. You've got the kobold in front of you. There's this bandit just off by his own down to the south that Mira has run past. As he sees his two companions frozen solid, he gets a look of fear in his eyes as he looks towards Mira.
Yeah, I'll go for the kobold then, just in front,
Beautiful.
because he needs to die. This is enough.
Nice.
The crossbow, let's... Hey, does a 26 hit?
Oh, just 4 damage. And I believe you get to roll a d4 of your
Oh,
hemocraft.
so
as
hold
well.
on.
Roll a d4.
Mm.
That's 4 damage. Is that including... That is including...
Oh.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, yeah. So now you've got your...
Yeah.
You get to roll an extra d4. You can just roll it through...
There you go.
How do you want to do this? That is enough.
Well, thunder damage. I would like to, the arrow hits him,
Mhm.
but just in the chest, and then big flash of light and dead kobold lying on the ground.
Yeah, I love the thing, like the arrow flies in, the kobold looks down, he's grievously hurt, he looks up, this smile comes on his face. He's like, I am the survivor! And then...
I'm a singular survivor!
Yeah. I'm a survivor, I'm a... Poof, as the arrow explodes. There's this sort of ringing post-explosion in your ears, Emeric and Azure, because you're so close to this thing, and you sort of wince and turn away, and when you look back, the shredded body of this kobold is lying on the ground, and you just hear this very faint voice go, I'm a survivor. And it seems the kobold is no more. Nicely done, Wiltix. Anything else on your turn?
Look, in terms, how far away am I from the other bandit? Around about
15. You can get there.
No, I'd like to just stay away, far enough away so he can't run up at me. But,
You are currently 30 feet from him, I believe. Let me double check.
I'll move 5 feet further away.
Okay. Yeah, you're just out of range now.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfectamundo. Well, it would be the kobold's go, but someone blew him up. Emeric.
So, I'll look around and go, who's next? And I look at the band and go, and I point to him and go, you look like good, fresh meat.
Contender number 2, come on down.
5, 10, 15. I go here, and I'm gonna smack him with my helmet.
Do it. Smack him with your halberd.
Oh,
no, 10's not enough.
No!
10's not enough. As you sort of swing this thing down, part of the kobold that you stabbed before gets in the way and drops onto you as you swing your halberd down, and you just have to sort of move your face with disgust.
Well, you haven't been hit with the pointy bit, but watch out for the... And then I
bonus
do
action, yeah.
bludgeoning. Bonus
Oh,
action.
yeah.
Oh.
That'll hit.
Okay, so
And
don't
then roll
do the
the
damage.
d4. Yep.
So that's a 4
Nice.
plus 3, so 7 damage.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, as you carve away with the pointy bit.
Oh no, I missed with the pointy bit and I hit him with the bludgeoning bit.
Oh, the bludgeoning bit at the end of the thing. Sorry, yeah.
So I'll sort of, I missed, so then I'll come in and I'll hit him in the leg.
Yeah, perfect. It looks like that's been a heavy hit to him. He doesn't like that at all. He's going to move up to you. He's already in your threatened space. Because I think he's
I'm
already in your
going
threatened
to-
space.
No, I haven't
10
finished my
feet.
turn yet.
Oh, sorry. Go
Because
for
then
it.
what I would do is I'll
Move
be
away.
like this, and then I'll be like this.
Yep.
And then I'll probably move here over this bandit.
I'll just move his body to the GM layer so you don't have to worry about it. There you go. Okay. In that case, we've got Wiltix, who's just killed the kobold. There's a lot of contenders for who this guy wants to kill. I'm going to roll a d6. So Wiltix 1, 2, Emeric 3, 4, Mira 5, 6. Emeric, come on down. He's going to throw his dagger at you.
No.
Does a 17 hit?
Oh, it does. It's my armor class.
Oh, there you go. You take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
How you doing?
No, I'm doing good. I'm not even at half health yet.
That's his turn. Mira.
We'll just turn around, see how far mate's gotten.
Yep.
and then just blast this last guy with a firebolt.
Blast him. I'm gonna blast him. Blast him.
Oh, that'll hit!
Oh my god.
And that's max damage.
23 and 10 on the damage. How do you want to do this?
Just consumed the other guy with ice, and now
Yeah.
I've consumed this guy with fire.
I kind of like the idea of as you breathe out the ice, you just hold a finger out and point, and the firebolt just streams towards him. He
My
puts
final
his-
form will just be like
Yeah.
fire out both arms
Oh
and
my
ice
God.
out the front.
You are a song of fire and ice. You need to take a level of bard.
Thanks, man.
As you shoot this bolt towards him, he sort of turns to run, and it strikes him in the back, quickly burning away his armor, piercing through into his back and severing some very vital part of the spinal cord. His body drops limp to the floor and continues smoldering slowly. Anything else on your turn, Mira? You've still got movement and bonus action, I believe.
I have a lot of bonus actions actually, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just get up to here and have a look around to make sure there's no one else coming.
You can see that on the other side of the gate, there are 3 more kobolds trying to run towards the broken gate. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get here in 2 turns. It'll be about 2 turns before they can get here, though. Jorvim is going to start casting Mending on the gate. As he does so, he turns around to you guys and goes,
I'm going to need someone strong to help me hold this against the wall so that I can mend it into the wall. I need someone strong, please.
Azure.
Are we sort of in loose initiative, or are we? Just
I'm keeping the initiative for the moment, just because I'm keeping track of those kobolds. Because if you can't repair the gate in time, they will get through, and there's more creatures on the other side as well. So I will jump to Azure.
I'll dash and help him.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can. So what he's pointing to is the way the gate's been damaged is that it has been broken from the outside in, and the 2 sections that join up in the middle have been splintered inwards. It looks like he's trying to force them together, push them and mend them at the same time, but he can only do one at a time. He can only do one side. He's pointing to the other side of the gate, so this part here. If you were to stand there and push against it, you'd help him out with the mending.
Yep, I'll push against the gate.
So what I'll say is, for this one, I'll let you make an athletics or an acrobatics check. Your choice, because if it's athletics, you're just pushing it. If it's acrobatics, you're trying to be clever about the way they're fitting together, and you're using pivot points and maybe the quarterstaff and things
Probably
like that.
acrobatics.
I figured you might, given you're a monk.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that not roll?
16.
16.
Awesome. Yeah, you wed your quarterstaff into the cobblestones so that you've got a pivot, a lever to help you push with more strength than what you actually have, and you expertly lock parts of the broken, shattered wood together. Wiltix, it's your turn.
I roll up my sleeves and I realise that clearly I am the strength of this team. And
Yes.
over towards the gate and summon up my mightiest minor illusion of a brick wall in front of the gate. So it appears as if there is a. Well, I'd probably want to make it the same appearance as the actual walls of the keep, so that way it doesn't look like there's a gap at all.
Okay, let's use.
How narrow is the corridor?
The scale of the map's a little bit bigger than what it actually is. It's only about 15 feet wide, so 3 people can come through simultaneously. Here we go. I've got an illusion of a wall for you. Let me just rotate this round. I'm not actually sure what this is. Doesn't really look like a wall, does it? No, that's not right. Let's just use this one because it's too funny not to use this one. Here we go. What do you think? It's like a castle entrance arch. It's a tiny wall that you put up, a 5-foot wall. So the break in the center, which is about 10 feet wide, you patch part of it up with this minor illusion. Anything else in your turn, Wiltix?
Look, hold a attack in case one of the kobolds or enemies pop through.
So because you've used your action for the minor illusion...
Oh, true. Sorry, no, that's
okay.
right. I kept thinking it was a bonus action. No, I'll just
Perfect. Just maintain the illusion.
I'll encourage Azure to do the best he can repairing that wall.
Alrighty, Emeric.
Thank you, Wiltix.
So I'll move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm not at the door just yet. But it's good that Azure is already there, propping it up. What I'll do is... I'm going to quickly throw my halberd on the ground.
Yep.
And pull out my crossbow.
Okay.
So I can do that because then it's not
Yeah.
me stowing my halberd.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. To be
so
honest,
chuck it on the
I'm
ground.
not a huge rules
I
DM
know you're
about
not.
that. For that one for me seems a bit silly. Like being like, oh, it takes you this long to store your weapon, but if you drop it on the ground, you bypass that rule. I'm happy for you guys to just store your weapons. You don't need to throw them on the ground. That's fine. I'd say that's a free action because as a free action, you get an item interaction. For me, that seems like an item interaction. I'm happy with that.
Well, then I'll stow my halberd quickly.
Beautiful.
And then bring out the crossbow.
Perfect.
And then I'll already have it preloaded, but then it'll take a turn to load and all that sort of jazz. But I will shoot it at one of the kobolds coming.
Yeah, so they're absolutely in range. Make me a ranged attack.
So it's not gonna. It's really touch and go with the crossbow because I'm not Dex.
That's okay.
Yes, there you go.
That's 2 for a total of 3.
I've tried.
That's not going to be enough. It just shoots straight into the ceiling. It doesn't even exit the keep where you guys are.
Well, look, if I'm being honest, this sort of stuff ain't my forte. I normally stick to the pointy stuff.
Mira,
How far away are these kobolds?
about 120 feet at the moment.
Oh, 120 feet, you say?
Probably even less than that. Between 100 and 120.
Firebolt.
Okay, just any one of them? Just a random kobold?
Yep, just the first one I see. 20.
That's going to hit 4 damage.
4 damage.
Do you know what? Kobolds have 5 hit points.
Oh no!
So one of them is he's just hit as this firebolt flies through the gap and strikes into him. He goes, "Oh shit!" As he's knocked down. Jorvim casts Mending, which fixes the last little bit of the hole. The 2 rounds of Mending is all he needed. That's it. As the gate is fixed, you see 3 guards running down from behind you with furniture and things which they begin stacking against the back of the gate. Jorvim turns to you, Mira, and goes, "That was pretty close there, but you did a good job, thank you."
No worries. I will, is there any water around?
Make me a perception check.
Oh no.
With oh no, it wouldn't even be a perception check. Don't make a perception check. You just ask Jorvim. He works in the castle.
Is there any water barrels?
No barrels, but there is a well down behind this statue to the south. You can probably see it here. It looks like a shield on this map, but it is a well.
That's strange description. Depending on what we want to do now, Mira will repeat her trick with the ice to try and reinforce the
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely do that. Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like the freezing of the hinges and the gate actually really seals this thing up.
It'll last for an hour. Anyway.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome. With that, you guys are out of initiative. I think we might wrap up there, unless there was anything pressing you guys wanted to do.
I think that's a good place to end it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think that was a good spot. You guys did really, really well with that encounter.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Yeah, perfect time.
Sweet as. Alrighty. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for joining us for this adventure. I hope you've enjoyed this 2-part episode. I will be splitting it up into 2 parts. From me and from all the gang, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great. Take care.